Hello guys and welcome to another David Simulata. My name is Serge and in today's video we're going to be installing a ball joint. In the last video I actually showed you the struggles of actually installing a ball joint even if you use an appropriate kit. Today I have a different approach and we will have a success. So if you guys actually want some tips and tricks on how to install it, take a look at this video. This may help you out. Thank you. I do have this Maddox kit, which is open and it's kind of like on the floor right now. Just kind of like everything's just over here in this area. I will be using this kit to press in a new ball joint. So anyways, guys, I was thinking about what to do about this whole situation because obviously the lip on the brand new one broke off. The lip on the old one is fine. Of course, you know, we did not use it to install it yet, but it's a lot more beefier. Also, I had no choice but to start beating on this nut here, of course trying to save the threads, to try to, you know, get it somewhat leveled and try to press it in this way. But I really don't recommend doing that way because technically what's a ball joint? It acts like, you know, like a buffer between you and the road. So like anytime you hit something really heavy in the road and stuff like that, little by little, you know, they become destroyed. So essentially if you're trying to beat it in, well, you just took a brand new ball joint and you ruined it, you know. I just said, you know, like for the videos, I'm just over here doing stuff on my own terms, and this is my parts, and if I mess them up, it's on me. But you want to make sure that you do stuff the correct way. But I do have a suggestion, guys, and my suggestion is to remove this rubber boot. And essentially what you're going to get is you're going to get this additional metal support here, and press it in using this metal instead of this outer one, because that is a lot more tougher, and it's got like a couple grooves on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and remove the ring here. I'm just going to set it here on a shelf, and we're going to remove this outer ring, and we're going to remove this rubber boot out of here. And this will also give us an idea of how much grease are they using, if any, on these. Oh yeah, so I gotta remove this nut now, and we'll continue having it removed. So that's a rubber boot. It doesn't have like that much grease in it, like that's just barely on there. And this here, like, I don't know if this is grease or if that's just petroleum jelly, like you know, whatever. But anyways, this is still nice and solid. I mean, I only gave it a few like light taps, like I didn't do like nothing crazy. But anyways, we have this outer ring in here, so now we need to match it up with something. So that right there kind of fits on it. This one only fits on the outside ring. I mean, this is kind of close enough. I mean, it's slipping. That's the only thing I don't like about it, that it's just slipping. So let's see if there's any solution to the problem. So if we just put that there, that seemed to work good. That fits nicely over there. I'm just kind of like just looking at some stuff here. But obviously we're not gonna do it like this. I think I'll just use something like this because I want at least some kind of groove going into that other piece here. Like that groove right there is what I'm talking about. Like it sits in there. So that's nice. I mean, this is kind of like technically not how it goes, but I like how it fits. Maybe I could just use that like that, because that seems like that can actually work. That's too big. We could use this. This at a workbench. Just don't have one right now. I mean, for the most part, this is fine, because now that that's going to be pressing in, there's a, you know, the actual bolt joint, you know, piece that's sticking out over here. I mean, I'm just like not even using any tubes at this point. Just solid pieces. Oh yeah, some kind of lubrication. I did actually spray on that other stuff. I'm gonna just remove this ever bit slightly. I don't know if this is gonna go in good or not, but I'm gonna try. Let's see what we get. I have it on the lowest setting, guys. I mean, it's like already going in crooked. It's already going in crooked. Freaking hate it. Oh my god. I don't care, man. I'm just gonna set it full speed. I'm gonna go ahead and go for it. I mean, that almost pressed it in, guys. And now it appears to be straight. It's no longer crooked. I don't know if there's room for all this stuff. I'm just trying to think what's really happening here. Just gonna make it loose a little bit. Oh, are you freaking serious? That seems like I'm not going to be able to pull it out, but I think I'll be able to bend it out of the way and still get it out. What I'm trying to see here is if there's actually room for this to go further. I think we do have that room. Oh, I see. I see what's happening. Good thing I stopped. So we went already deep enough to where it stopped right here. It actually stopped. So now we gotta put something to where it can actually go around. Okay. All right. Let's go. Well, that pressed it in. That did it. Right on the money. I'm happy with that. Okay. So now, the question is, how difficult will it be for me to pull this out? Not difficult at all. Ugh. That is fine. Well, it's on there. Definitely is. So now I've got to get my C-clamp pliers. Okay, you can see that it's been installed. There's room for the C-clamp. There's a groove in there, and everything is good in here. So what I would like to do now is go ahead and install the C-clamp over here at the bottom. Then I need to see if I have any more grease. Maybe pack it with some more grease. Call it a day, but I think it's already going to be good already with whatever it has already on there. And I got to put that rubber boot back on. Okay, we'll have C-clamp pliers here. How was that? Not spreading it far enough. Okay, well, C-clamp is on there. This is kind of hard to put on, but I'm trying to figure out a way. If I could put it on here on this metal piece here, if I could just put it on here, then I could just slide it over and just slide this off. Okay, well that's on. So I'm installing the rubber boot. So what I think is best to actually install the small ring first, then you put this on here, get it around the place where you want it to be, like that. And then I put a ring over here, you see, like on this piece of metal piece. And all I'm gonna do is just work it off by going around. And that makes the installation so much easier, and then that rubber boot is right where it needs to be, guys. And now you have one complete ball joint installation. So as you guys could see, I struggled with it a little bit. In the end, it's a success. And since we had some problems, instead of hiding those problems, I want to basically show them to you so that you can learn from my mistakes, or I find an easier technique to try to install something or something that works, at least for me, and maybe this will work for you. Obviously, as you could tell, as much as I struggled, this was my first time doing anything like this. I just never had to really do it. But this time, I had to do it. And this is how I learned everything about the vehicles that I work on, is by actually trial and error, and just by doing it instead of being afraid of it. This was beating me up because, first of all, could not press out the ball joint. In the end, I basically used an unconventional method, maybe conventional, just a hammer and a drill, pretty much, and got it right out of there. But in the end, we have a ball joint that's been installed, and that's what matters. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.